Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Northwest Ham Shack. My name's Nick, KN6DAL, and today we're going to talk about getting your license and how I got my license. And I also have a video to show you about one of my first contacts with the first radio that I got. I hope you enjoy it. Please hit the like and subscribe button below, and thanks for watching. Hey, welcome everybody. So before I get started, I just wanted to go over a brief history about myself, how I got my ham radio license. I started getting interested in ham radio because I was just kind of looking for an sort of a prepper, ulterior mode of communication in case things went bad. And that's what sort of set me on the course of looking into what it took to get a license. I landed on a couple of different great videos and sources of information on what to do, and I thought it would be helpful just to kind of explain to you what I did. So I got my license in July of 2019. I earned my technician ticket, and then in September I upgraded to general, and then just this last September in 2020 I upgraded to extra. So I'm going to go over with you what I did and what made me successful doing that. And, your mileage may vary. You may find that there's other ways of studying that help you. It's not for everybody, but for some people this might help. And before we get into that, I want to show you a quick video. As soon as I did get my technician license, I went and hiked to the top of a mountain in the eastern side of California named Mount Lola. And I had a lot of fun. It was a big 3-day round trip, backpacking trip, and I brought my HT along and made a contact, and a friend of mine made a video of that contact that I'm going to play for you.
Kilo Nancy 6, Delta Alpha Lima. Kilo Nancy 6, Delta Alpha Lima. Nick, are you hearing me on the Bofang?
November 6, Delta Alpha Lima.
Ah, you are hearing me. Is that you, Nick?
Yep, that's me.
We are going Bofang to Bofang.
Are you running a full 8 watts on the HT, or are you on the 5 watt HT?
I'm on the 5 watts UV5R original, and I'm on a homemade Yagi. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to hold still, but I'm holding this thing in my hand. Well, you know what's going on. So hopefully I'm pointed right at you, I think. There, is that a little bit better?
Whoa, it's like you walked right in front of me.
Okay, perfect, okay. I think you're in that direction. I'm pointed more northeast, and I guess that should be right.
Yeah, I can hear you really clear.
Look at that, Bofang to Bofang. Challenge has been accepted and completed. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
I'm going to try my handheld with just the rubber ducky. Tell me if you hear anything.
Okie dokie, I'll stand by.
KN6DAL. KN6DAL. This is KN6DAL from Mount Lola.
And you're on the rubber ducky right now?
I'm on the rubber ducky antenna right now.
Yes, nowhere near as clear as the Yagi, but the rubber ducky is making it.
So a factory $30 radio is reaching 130 miles right now. I can receive a lot more, it seems like, right now because the Yagi is so sensitive where I pointed.
Okay. Well, switch back to the Yagi, and I'll stand by and see if anybody else can make a contact with you.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was Derek, K6DJV. He was on top of Mount Diablo, and I was on top of Mount Lola. It was about a 135-mile simplex contact, and honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I enjoy out of the hobby is getting out, getting active, getting up on a mountaintop. and talking to people. It's a lot of fun. And so hopefully that's encouraging to you to maybe take the next step in getting your license. And if you haven't gotten your technician license yet, maybe this will help. And if you have and you're looking to upgrade, this might be helpful to you as well. All right, so here's the website that worked for me. I downloaded a couple of different applications, and I just didn't find, like on my mobile device, I didn't find that they were as helpful as just going straight to this source, hamstudy.org. There's a couple of ways you can go about this. If you haven't ever logged into this site before, you don't have to register. You can come in as a guest and just start jumping right into the questions if you want. For me, I found it helpful to make a login and just log in. It saves your information. So whether you're currently a technician and you're looking to upgrade to general or amateur extra, or if you're trying to take the technician test for the first time, this will be extremely helpful for you, or at least it was for me. Now, once you go into the test section for whichever class you're going to take, there's 3 different options here. You have study mode, read questions, or practice test. For the study mode, it's going to feed you questions, and if you get them wrong, it's going to continue to refeed you those questions throughout your question pool until you get them right. With reading the questions, you can just go through and look at what the correct answer to the question is. And then for the practice tests, you can actually take a practice test that's randomized to help see if you're ready to take the actual test. So for me, reading the questions was good when for certain things, but to be honest, I didn't find it as helpful as just going straight to the study mode. When you read the questions, it shows you each section, and it gives you only the correct answer. And then when you go to study mode, it takes you and gives you each question, and you can select the right one or you can select the wrong one. And then if you click on show the correct answer, it'll bring you to the correct answer. So that way you're starting to commit that to memory. And to be honest, there are some questions in here that are going to be really hard to actually understand right out of the gate. The theory behind why the answer is correct. But what I would encourage you to do is, for the answers that you don't, or for the questions that you don't know the answers to, do a little bit of research. There are formalized study guides that you can take that are long form, that teach you a lot of this information. And some people learn that way and some people don't. For me, that was the best way to do it. And then once you've gotten your aptitude up, and I'll pull up what the actual aptitude looks like here. So if you go into amateur, this is in my amateur extra. So I had practiced and practiced and practiced until I had gotten the actual amount of questions viewed high enough up that it was giving me an average to where I was scoring good enough that I felt confident taking the test. And then once you've done that through the study mode, then you can just jump into taking a few practice tests and seeing where you're at. And again, I can't stress enough, if you don't know the answer, train yourself to go learn the answer, or ask questions, or get on the air if you already have your technician and you're looking to upgrade, and ask other people. It doesn't ever hurt to drop someone an email or make a contact and find out why things are the way they are. We're all here to learn together, right? So don't want to be super long-winded about it, but I do just want you to know that that's what I did. It's what was successful for me, and I would encourage everybody to get out there and just, if you don't have a license, go and try to get one. And if you do already have a license and you're looking to upgrade, this is a great platform to feed you those answers that you don't know, to help get you into a condition to where you feel confident taking the test. And then furthermore, you can go through here and you can actually go and look up test sessions in your area. So if you go to hamstudy.org /sessions, it's going to take you, and you can enter in your zip code right here, and you can look up different testing sites in your area, how much the testing is. It'll talk to you about whether they're online or like a Zoom platform test, or if it's an in-person test. So just get out there and make it happen. Do a little bit of research, study a little bit. For me, the technician test took me 2 or 3 months of just studying on and off. And then the general test was a step up, and it took me probably a month and a half of actually just studying over and over to be ready for that. And then the amateur extra took me about 3 months of committing to probably about 30 minutes a night of just looking through the questions, learning the things that I didn't know. And so it's really not a huge time commitment if you're willing just to set aside that little extra few moments of your day and practice. I think in no time you'll be ready to take the test. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button on the channel, please do that now. Love the support. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna give you guys a little message from our headquarters here at Northwest Ham Shack. Molly has a short message for you to encourage you to get your license.
Hey everybody, thank you for watching Northwest Ham Shack. Hope you enjoy it. I just want to encourage you to get your license. 7 3s.